Japanese Grand Prix Lewis Hamilton wins. Japanese Grand Prix Live, Lewis Hamilton wins, Sebastian Vettel blocked by Ferrari partner. Japanese Grand Prix Live, Express Sport provides you with all the latest from Suzuka circuit. Lewis Hamilton is on course for a fifth career Drivers' Championship after storming to victory in Japan. Hamilton secured a Mercedes 1-2 with Valtteri Bottas securing yet another podium place. And the Brits' afternoon was complete as title rival Sebastian Vettel span early in the race and could only finish sixth, a place behind his Ferrari teammate Kimi Räikkönen. The Red Bulls of Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo finished third and fourth respectively, in a race that was defined by Vettel's spin. Japanese Grand Prix Live. Lewis Hamilton wins. Hamilton cruises to victory in Suzuka and the Drivers' Championship is now his in all but name. Amazingly, Ferrari do not ask Räikkönen to move over for Vettel to climb one place. It means Vettel finishes sixth. Lap 51, 2 laps to go and Hamilton is cruising. It's like he's exhibiting the car, rather than racing. It looks as though we will finish with only 3 retirements. Bottas and Verstappen all good for podium places, with Ricciardo fourth. Vettel has claimed to sixth but has not yet been allowed to pass fifth place Räikkönen. Lap 37, Hamilton is cruising here. He's on the way to race victory. Bottas, in second, now has some room between him and Verstappen. Alonso comes out of the pits and has a bit of needle with Stroll. He gets ahead of the Canadian and into 15th. Lap 28, Sebastian Vettel is chasing Valtteri Bottas here, but cannot find an opening. Down the order Vettel is 15th after pitting. He still has plenty of work to do. Hülkenberg moves up, while Ocon overtakes Ericsson. Lap 23, Hamilton and Bottas still lead, with the Brit 5 seconds clear of his teammate. There is no further action for the Verstappen and Vettel incident with Vettel now up to 11th. Fernando Alonso has been handed a 5-second penalty for leaving the track and gaining an advantage in passing Lance Stroll earlier in the race. He's already taken that though. Lap 14, Mercedes are still dominating with Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas clear but there's plenty going on behind them. Daniel Ricciardo has climbed into the top 5. And now Hamilton is reporting engine problems. Mercedes will be hoping they're minor. Vettel is back on the rise, he's up to 14th having dropped all the way down to 19th. Lap 7, the safety car was out following Magnussen's tire issues but he's in at the end of lap 7. There's a front wing and nose change for Charles Leclerc too but Hamilton still leads. Verstappen has also been handed a 5-second penalty for leaving the track and not returning safely in the incident with Räikkönen. Then Vettel collides with Verstappen and Vettel is left spinning. He's away again now but he's fallen right back. Lap 1, it's a safe start for the front runners with Hamilton and Bottas both cleanly away. Indeed the Brit seems to be extending his lead into the clear track. Vettel has a storming opening lap, climbing brilliantly into 4th. Verstappen and Räikkönen touch wheels after the Red Bull driver locks up at the chicane. What a start for the German. Meanwhile Kevin Magnussen has been clipped and his tire is not in a good way. 6:10 am, the cars are out on their formation lap and it's seconds away from lights out. 6:05 am, we are just minutes away from the start in Japan. There will be 53 laps of the Suzuka circuit with Hamilton searching for his 4th win in 5 years. Hamilton was victorious 12 months ago while Nico Rosberg won in 2016. 5:40 am, last week in Russia saw Lewis Hamilton beat Mercedes teammate Valtteri Bottas after both followed team orders. Bottas admitted earlier this week that he had been told the same could happen today. But Mercedes boss Toto Wolff has played it coy when discussing whether team orders would come into play. Wolff said last night, "I would want to keep the options open and see how the race goes, and not tend to believe, like we did in Sochi, that we can discuss every eventuality. So the discussion is going to be a different one, leaving enough space to take decisions that might be unnecessary evil. The Suzuka circuit gets a lot of love from the drivers. Fernando Alonso said, "I love Suzuka, it's one of the best tracks of the year. It's great because it's very demanding, and perfect for Formula One cars." Nico Hülkenberg added, "Suzuka is built for drivers as it ticks all of the boxes. It's such an amazing track behind the wheel, especially in a modern Formula One car, and it's certainly one of the best circuits out there." 5:15 am. Good morning and welcome to coverage of the Japanese Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton is on pole and will be looking to extend his 50-point gap from Sebastian Vettel at the top of the championship. Vettel will have it all to do as he starts in 9th place. There's just under an hour until the race begins, but stick with us for all your build-up.